Hey y'all, it's Laura and welcome back to How to Build a DIY Stash Kit. This is a series we're going to be doing all year long. Every month I'm going to create a new stash kit using brand new inspiration. Now make sure to subscribe and hit that little notification bell as well so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. We're going to be building a kit today with a brand new inspiration, and then I'll be using it at least once a week for a video showing you how I'm going to use it. You don't have to use the same exact items as me, the same color scheme as me. Use whatever you like, but I'm hoping this will help you dig deep into your stash and not be distracted by all the new and pretty things. So let's go see what this month's inspiration is. For September's stash kit, I have decided to go with a theme. So I remember at the beginning of this series, I showed you guys 18 different options for inspiration. We've used a lot of them here, but the one we're gonna go with today is specifically a theme. So this could be birthday, seasonal, anything you like, a heavy theme for this stash kit. I know a lot of you use heavily themed kits, and so I thought this would be helpful for you. If you're new, this is the recipe that I created and use to create my stash kits every single month. Sometimes I add more paper, sometimes less. It really depends on how much time I think I'm gonna have to create and my goal for how many layouts I'm going to make. I do try to make between 10 to 15 layouts per kit, and this is what I use to put them together. So to get started, I reached in for my absolute favorite school-themed collection, and that would be A Simple Stories School Life. I adore this collection so much. And the color scheme is so open and beautiful. So it's not just primary colors. You have teals and green and this really nice light green. You've got oranges and yellows mixed with the red and blue. There's just, you've got some of this cork, you've got black. It's just such a beautiful mix of colors. And I think that makes it really, really easy to use for boy back to school, girl back to school, anybody back to school, or even office. So I think this is gonna work really nicely to start our kit, and the wide open color scheme gives me a lot of freedom. Why I'm gonna use this cut apart for sure, but it's helpful to have this beautiful stripe on the back that is so pretty and perfectly encapsulates the color scheme with this kit. So even though I am going to use some of these beautiful cut aparts here, I'm going to leave this here so you can see how the colors come together. Now, in addition to this beautiful school life collection, I wanted to bring in some other kind of school themed papers and embellishments that I have in my stash. So I brought in a Bella Boulevard pop quiz paper called Get to Class that has these beautiful hexagons, and as you can see, the colors match perfectly, like it was made for it. Love that for me. The back is a really cool kind of a math algebra themed sort of paper, which I thought was just awesome. So I really like both sides of this paper. Made sure to include that. The next paper I had that just screamed school to me was this one by Alexandra Ranke. And I think this one may end up getting cut apart, but we'll see. I also had some ideas about possibly just popping in photos over top some of the squares, which I have seen one of my lovely Cocoa Vanilla Studio design team members do and loved the look of. So they don't name their papers. So I don't know what this is called, but it's just one-sided. And it has a lot of really cool, painty, school-themed learning icons that I really, really enjoyed. So I went ahead and included this one. The next paper that I came across in my stash that screamed school to me was this one by Studio Tecturic, which is a gorgeous map. It's got the same greens and blues, kind of that bluey teal, that are in the original paper. And so that works really, really well. On the back is this kind of sunburst in green, which I don't love. I love a good sunburst paper. I love the design. I don't love this color scheme, so we'll probably use this side. I don't know why a map makes me okay with the color green, but it just does. So this next one here reminded me of sports teams. So that's a part of school as well, but I don't know, was something about this paper really reminded me of sports teams. And this is X Factor by Hip Kit's Awesome Life. So I absolutely love this paper. The back has a navy with floral, Probably won't use that in this kit, but I do like that in navy. So these were some of the papers that just absolutely screamed school to me. I also brought in an office hours paper from Pink Fresh Studio that had these little file folders. I thought that worked pretty well for a school themed kit. I'll put it this way so you can see it once I've stacked papers on top. And then of course, it wouldn't be a school themed kit without some script. So this is a beautiful script paper from Cocoa Vanilla Studios, Unforgettable, called Pretty Bits. It also has a pretty nice cut apart on the other side, but the color scheme's wrong. So we're using this side. So as you can see, this color scheme is pretty wide open. It gives you a lot of options to go masculine or feminine, and it's very, very generic for a school themed kit. I wanted to bring in some things that make it even more generic so that I don't just have to use it for school layouts. So I brought in a nice neutral wood grain. Can be used for anything. This is from Simple Stories, So Happy Together, and is called Hello Love. Nice soft wood grain because we're going to have a lot of bright bold colors. We need some neutrals, so that's what I'm pulling in now is some neutrals. We also have this beautiful navy with a very light color like X's and O's, and it's from Echo Park Little Dreamer, and it is called 4x4 journaling cards, but we're not using that side. We're using this side, another good neutral paper. Oh, I forgot one. Here's another one that to me just screamed school. This is just reminding me of art class. So I was really stretching this theme as far as it could go, not just thinking, oh, pencils and paper and books. No, we're thinking art supplies, we're thinking maps, we're thinking sports teams, lots of different ways that you can use the idea of school. So we'll include that there. Another, it's not neutral paper, but an easily blendable paper was this really pretty yellow and white check from Bella Boulevard Mom Life. And it is called Houseplants. That makes sense. But I love that it had this bright yellow, and this is a paper you can use for anything. You don't have to use it for a school layout. It can be used for literally anything. So I went ahead and included that nice bright yellow as well. Another one that is my go-to for neutrality, a grid. So this one's from Felicity Jane Essentials. It's called Grid and Dot Grid because it has a dot grid on the back. Funny that. But I find grids super helpful to include in a kit, and I usually have one in some form or fashion. Now, because I have a lot of cool tones happening here right now, I wanted to make sure I wanted to balance them out. So I have this beautiful red paper from Fancy Pants, Good Old Days is what it's called. This is the Good Old Days collection. Picnic is the name of the paper. It has a really nice white or creamy white floral on that red background. So I thought that warmed up the kit quite a bit and bounced off some of the reds in these other papers. I wanted a mixed media background, so I grabbed this one from Cocoa Vanilla Studios Boys Rule. So it's got a little bit of mixed media look on the edges, and this is a great background. I want to make sure I include papers like this that make for a quick and easy background and blend in beautifully with the rest of the kit. Now for my specialty paper, this one is a special request from so many of you that I include glitter paper. So I grabbed this beautiful sheet of gold glitter paper. It doesn't say where it's from. Oh, Recollections. So probably Michael's, Joann's, something like that. And it's messy. It gets everywhere. But I've included this gold glitter paper. I'm thinking gold stars, guys. That's what I'm thinking. A background with gold stars. That's how we're going to incorporate this one. Now, for my small paper pad, I've decided to go ahead and include the Simple Stories School Life paper pad. Gives us lots of options. Double-sided papers are always a bonus. And like I told you, I'm obsessed with this collection. I absolutely love it. So I went ahead and included those as well. So now that I've got all the papers spread out, you can see the colors we're working with. Very primary, very bright and bold, but they're also rich. So we've got nice rich color mixed right in. And I think that's a good idea for a school themed kit. Let's clean these up and I'll get to the embellishments. Now I didn't include any of the pocket cards that I normally include in this kit because this one actually has some built into the paper pad. So here there are already pocket cards built into this paper pad. And so I didn't go ahead and add more. I think that'll work just fine. And then we have this beautiful paper stencil, which I think came from Heidi Swap. I have these kind of loose in my stash. I love the stars. I thought that would fit perfectly with the gold glitter. And then I grabbed a tag that has definitions on it. So I thought that was appropriate as well. So that's gonna be some of my layering pieces. I'm also gonna bring in 2 packs of ephemera. So these are very different styles, but they're both from Bella Boulevard. So this one is Oh My Stars. This one is Pop Quiz. If you look on the back, however, stark differences in the styles here. And I love that. I love the option to have these more geometric designs, the circles, the stars, things like that, as well as the more school-themed icons. So a little bit of both for my ephemera and layering pieces. Now for 3D embellishments, I've brought in some epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. So I have 4 of those. And then I brought in some of these Felicity Jane Zoe numbers. I've brought these into a kit before and struggled to use them. So I'm intent to at least use 3. That's my goal. I want to use 3 of these in this kit. They're just large, so it's hard to use them. I have some more chipboard with Freckled Fawn. These are chipboard stickers, and just a few. The colors, though, work really well with the kit. Then we have these cute clips from Bella Boulevard. I only have 2 left, red and a blue. I think I can squeeze those onto a page or 2. And then instead of bringing in a bunch of washi, I grabbed this washi book by Bella Boulevard, and this one goes with Oh My Stars. So it did have a little bit more Bella Boulevard in this kit than I normally include, funnily enough. It mixes really well with Simple Stories. So I thought that would be good for my washi. I've also got these Felicity Jane die cut labels, which just pop out, they're perforated. And I thought, great, let's include some labels. Do love those. And last but not least, puffy stickers from Keep and Cozy Hip Kit Club. I love the stars. I think those will work really well for a school themed kit, and the colors match beautifully. Now, stickers. Now we're gonna move on to stickers. And for this one, I was so tempted to bring in so many of things from the School Life collection, but I settled on just this, the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. I think it's gorgeous. I think it works beautifully with this collection. I love that it has tiny words already added in, as well as some small scattering bits in these little stars and paper clips and push pins, things like that. I think that will work beautifully. Slide that in. And then we have the Vicky Boutin sticker book. This is the only one of my sticker books that really has a lot of vibrant color in it. And it has a lot of those teals and neutrals, as well as the brighter colors that I think will work really well with this kit. So that's the sticker book I am including. And then one more sticker sheet, because I always include 2. I have the Sticky Mix Pop Quiz Bella Boulevard sticker sheet. So these are just one-sided. I think that's doable. I'm hoping to actually use that one up. We'll see how that goes. So good selection of embellishments here. For alphas, I'm gonna bring in a large and a small. So I have this Hip Kit Club black alpha that I'm hoping to use up. And then I have this Pink Fresh Studio for Citrus Twist Kits yellow alpha, nice and bright and lovely. And then for full-on titles, I grabbed the Simple Stories School Life titles. Really like these. They're kind of like thickers, they're foam, but they're a little bit nicer than them, I think. That's my opinion. So that's it for titles. Now I always bring in a tool and or mixed media item, and this time that is a stamp. And not just any stamp, it is a tab stamp and an arrow stamp with matching dies. Now, I'm not really sure what company these came from. I've only used them once, and it was a while ago, and they're not marked. It just says Sizzix, so maybe they're from Sizzix. I don't know, but those are gonna be included as my tool, and I am super excited to jump in this kit. It is September, so my kids have been back in school. We have first day of school pictures to scrap, and I am so excited because I love this mix of colors and embellishments and can't wait to dive in. If you have any questions about this kit or about putting your own kits together, please put them in the comments below. And until next time, bye guys.